afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liga Kenobi, and today we're going to be talking about what has been going on with the latest Star Wars movie, The New Jedi Order. And before we get started, I want you to please hit that like button and please subscribe to the channel. And I promise you guys that I will give you better content. All right, so enough said, let's get on to the article. Daisy Ridley seemingly confirms upcoming Rey New Jedi Order Star Wars movie will be political in nature, claims all Star Wars movies is political. I don't believe this. Abinadi Shinoy has really put something in her head, bro. She has really clouded her mind, obviously, because episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there was nothing political about it. They did not focus too much on being political, man. They focused it on a fantasy, bro. An adventure. But she Louise, bro. Let's see what she's got to say, bro. Let's read the article. Daisy Ridley has seemingly confirmed that her upcoming New Jedi Order Star Wars Rey movie will be overly political, following comments made by the film's new writer George Nofi. As Lucasfilm struggles with audience fatigue and decline interest, it appears the studio is once again prioritizing messaging over storytelling. Lucasfilm has been bad news, man. They have ruined Star Wars and they have put this to the ground, man. And of course, you got someone like Kathleen Kennedy in there that can't get nothing done right. And of course, she's got these activists that are in the damn studio that don't want to give a good story. Nofi, the third writer to take on the troubled project, recently spoke with Film Stories about his vision for Star Wars, stating, "If you think about George Lucas, the 6 movies that he did and the universe that he created is actually very steeped in broad notions of politics. It's not talking about today per se, but there's the Empire's Nazism / Roman Empire." Oh my god, dude. Are you goddamn serious with me, dude? Are you serious? Dude, in movies, you got a good guy, you got a bad guy. I mean, come on. It's an adventure. It's a sci-fi adventure. Of course, there's going to be a bad guy in the movie. So come on, dude. Oh my god. The perspective was eagerly endorsed by Riley while speaking to the inverse. "I feel like Star Wars films are all political. I feel like it's individual versus the big corporation or the big group. So I think they always have been. And ultimately, I think the films are emotional in that it's good and evil, which we all can relate to very specifically in our day-to-day lives. But yes, I do feel those conversations are woven within the story, and I'm very excited to see what George does." Oh, man. Wow. Ridley's comment about Star Wars being the individual versus the big corporation or the big group on highlights how little she understands the franchise. She doesn't. She does not know the franchise. Oh my god, dude. Even this writer, George Lofi, whoever he is, he don't know nothing of Star Wars. Star Wars has never been about a lone individual fighting against a massive entity. It's always been about groups of like-minded people uniting against oppression. The Rebel Alliance wasn't a single person taking on the Empire. It was a coalition of different factions, species, and ideologies working together to restore freedom to the galaxy. Right. Even in the sequel trilogy, the Resistance, though far less compelling than the original Rebellion, was still a collective effort, not some lone wolf rebellion. Riley's misunderstanding underscores how Disney's version of Star Wars has abandoned its core themes, replacing them with shallow modern interpretations that miss the spirit of what made the franchise great in the first place, bro. Ay, Coño, oh Jesus! That's why I know that this Ray movie is gonna fail. This Ray movie is gonna fail completely, bro. While Star Wars has always touched on broader themes of rebellion and tyranny, modern Lucasfilm has repeatedly taken a far more explicit and divisive approach, turning Star Wars into a vehicle for identity politics rather than timeless storytelling. No fake acknowledge that the politics George Lucas incorporated into Star Wars were rooted in classic themes of good versus evil, drawing inspiration from historical events such as the fall of the Roman Empire and the rise of Germany in the World War II. Oh my God, dude. Oh, dude. This writer does not know how to. Oh, God. These broad universal conflicts resonated with audiences because they transcended specific political moments, allowing fans from all backgrounds to engage with the story. However, under Kathleen Kennedy's leadership, Star Wars has increasingly shifted toward modern identity politics, focusing on divisive social and ideological issues of the day rather than timeless struggles. Instead of exploring moral dilemmas and the nature of power as Lucas did, contemporarily, Star Wars projects have prioritized messaging about gender, sexuality, race, and activism, alienating a portion of the fan base in the process. Charmin obeyed Genoy's political vision for a Rey movie. Ridley's comments should come as no surprise, given the film's director, Charmin obeyed Chinoy, has already made it clear that the Star Wars will have a feminist agenda. And rather than focusing on Rey's role as a Jedi, Obey Chinoy has emphasized that she's exploring her role as a female Jedi, pushing the idea that gender politics must take center stage in the story. Complete utter failure, it's going to be. Obey Chinoy, best known for her work in documentaries rather than narrative filmmaking, has been outspoken about her political views, stating that she enjoys making men uncomfortable with her work. Given this perspective, it's likely New Jedi Order will continue the trend of agenda-driven storytelling, a formula that has already led to declining the fan interest in Star Wars. The decline of Star Wars under Kathleen Kennedy. Since Kathleen Kennedy took over Lucasfilm, Star Wars has seen a steady decline in both box office performance and fan enthusiasm. While Disney's sequel trilogy has a divisive reception, the post-Rise of Skywalker era has been nothing short of a disaster. Ahsoka failed to generate the excitement Disney had hoped for, drawing in a low viewership despite her marketing. The Acolyte has been mired in controversy even before its release, with showrunner Leslie Heelan pushing heavy ideological messaging. It performed even worse than Ahsoka and was canceled after a single season. Skeleton Crew, another Disney Plus series, barely registered on fans' radar, signaling just how fatigued audiences have become with Disney's approach. You see, if the Skeleton Crew would have appeared in the after the Mandalorian season 2, I believe this show would have been successful. Despite the two lesbian moms, despite that. Rather than learning from these failures, Lucasfilm appears determined to keep pushing the same formula that has driven fans away. The continued focus on identity politics and messaging over compelling storytelling only reinforces why audiences have checked out. Fans are tired of politics in Star Wars. Despite clear signs that fans are moving on, Lucasfilm remains steadfast in its approach. With the Rey movie already struggling to find its footing, cycling through multiple writers and delays, it's clear that the studio's leadership remains out of touch with its audience and it continues to seek a political narrative. I mean, the thing is, where's the story? They haven't even gotten a story script yet. They haven't even gotten a script of the movie. So, where is it? If Daisy Ridley thinks there's going to be good hope for this movie, where's the story? Because there's nothing. Nothing, man. Just ridiculous, man. At a time when Star Wars desperately needs a course correction, the New Jedi Order appears to be doubling down on the very approach that has alienated so many fans. While the franchise was once known for its universal themes and rich world building, modern Lucasfilm seems more interested in pushing divisive narratives than recapturing the magic that made Star Wars an enduring cultural phenomenon. So what I think, what Daisy Riley and this so-called writer George Nofi are doing is gonna ruin this movie even worse. That's what I think they're gonna do. So that's gonna be it for this article. So if you want, post a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are, and please share this video out there so that people will watch this and see what they think about what's been happening with Star Wars. So that's gonna be it for the video. So again, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being part of the channel, and I will be seeing you all until next time. Bye, everyone.